Hey guys, Marcus here with BlackOvis.com. We're here at ATA 2022, here with my good friend Tim Gillingham. We're at Bee Stinger and we're talking stabilizers right now. Now, you might be familiar with the MicroHex from Bee Stinger, but they came out with a MicroHex system. Tim's going to tell us a bit about it.
Okay, so our flagship system has always been the 8, 10, and what do we got? We got a 6, 8, and an 8, 10 Sport Hunter combo. It's built with the Sport Hunter stabilizers, a little bit bigger diameter. It comes with the Elite, single bar bracket with dual quick disconnects. So we have decided to...
And that's a front bar and back bar.
Yeah, that's a flagship front and back bar system. Just so you see, target guys out here shooting these long bar systems. In hunting, we kind of try to, perfect stabilization is not really practical in the hunting world, nor do we need that added, 10 or 15% accuracy that it brings. So you're kind of just building a setup for portability for hunting that kind of mimics, your target bar.
Yep.
So that's the idea behind a 2-bar system. That's why you see a lot of your more experienced bow hunters running 2-bar systems. Myself personally, I kind of take the counter slide. It kind of creates the same system with a single bar, where you can run this bracket forward and back. It's made in that same MicroHex bar system. So we have decided this year to enhance that. We get a lot of requests for longer bars in a 2-bar system. Some guys want to get a little bit closer to what they're seeing. They want to create a longer moment of inertia. And a moment of inertia, for you guys that don't understand what that is, it's just a measurement of the amount of force it requires in the middle of the bow to move that object. And stabilizers, what they do, by putting weight on the end of a stiff bar, it increases that number. It makes it harder to torque the bow, basically. So it's definitely going to help your shooting to put more weight out front and in the back. The stabilizer that it all started with at Bee Stinger was a Pro Hunter like this. The Pro Hunter basically puts a ton of weight at the distance that's max allowed for bow hunter freestyle competition. And I've found it to be a phenomenal single bar system. But in a dual bar system, we can go a little bit lighter and go a little longer, right? So we got a longer system, so we can go a little bit lighter with it. A lot of times you want to do that, when you're backpacking in like you and I do up, in the West. You do it a lot more than I do anymore. But the 2-bar system is now available in this 15 with a 12-inch back bar. So you got a 15-inch front bar, 12-inch back bar. It also comes in a 12-inch front bar, 10-inch back bar, and then the 8 and the 6 for you guys that want short, compact setups. So, you could also, if your guy really wanted to, you could put a 20-inch. I've seen guys do it. Put a 20-inch target bar on the front too. So, sky's the limit what you can do with these setups. We give you a lot of resources with very good bracketry. That's very important in stabilization. Is you don't want really stiff, expensive bars and then a weak link in the middle. Or you don't want your bracket to come loose in a hunting situation. This system here has, allows us to take this bracket on and off the bow so it fits in our bow case. But you got real deep divots here so that, once you lock it into place, it's not going to move on you. All that stuff's pretty important. This Elite bracket that this kit comes with, this is what these Sport Hunter kits will come with, these MicroHex kits will come with also. Same thing, you have teeth on your connections so that when you lock that thing in, it's not going to come loose.
And I know that with these MicroHex, there's a countervail technology. What exactly is that?
Well, MicroHex was our effort to build a small diameter carbon tube and try to keep it as stiff as the bigger tube. Okay, so what we've done is tried to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This is a very thick sidewall shaft. It's got an internal, on the butt of this, there's actually an internal, this screw thread is not actually a screw thread, so don't ever try to unscrew this, it won't happen. It has to screw out from the other way. So the other side of this actually glues into the internal of the shaft, so it makes for a very, very strong connection. MicroHex also has a material in it called countervail. So countervail is a dampening material. It's a layer of the shaft. They use this stuff in like fighter jet wings. It dampens frequency vibrations. So it helps dampen some of that resonance you see in a stabilizer system.
Yep.
You get a much smaller profile in MicroHex, so in the wind it's going to give you a little bit of assistance. Plus they, like it or not, they just look better.
Yeah, they do.
So.
Well, thank you for giving us a little rundown on this new MicroHex system. As Tim said, it comes in multiple sizes.
Probably to cover one other thing, a lot of you guys buy these stabilizers and they come with 3 ounces on each side or 3 and 2, and aren't really aware that there are more weights available. So you can buy these weights in individuals. You can fit about 6 on a stud, and they also come in 4 ounce blocks, and they come in 8 ounce blocks. So myself personally, when I hunt, I shoot a 15-inch counterslide, but I've got about 8 ounces on each side.
Yep.
So it just helps me when I'm at the moment of truth. It gives me a little more mass weight. If I'm fighting the wind a little bit, or I'm just fighting my nerves, weight is your friend. So, don't be afraid just because the bar comes with 3 ounces to get a few extra ounces to play with. I'd highly recommend it. Awesome. And, if you need any help, tweaking your stabilizers, feel free to message me, or we should have some videos up on Bee Stinger to kind of help you with that process.
Awesome. Thanks, Tim. Let us know if you have any questions. Like Tim said, reach out. More than happy to help. Our gearheads are also happy to talk to you, answer any questions about Bee Stinger that you might have. Thanks for watching.